This is a quick video on how Lumley Designs make the blue plaques. The first job is to make a resin plaque. This is made by first taking a mould off the wooden master pattern and then pouring the resin into the mould to create a plaque ready to take the lettering. The next step is to mark the plaque out ready for applying the I then draw the letters on the computer, print them off and apply them to a piece of 4mm MDF. They are then carefully cut out on the fret saw. The letters are then all laid out onto the plaque, and when I'm happy they're in the correct position, they're glued down. The finished pattern is fixed into a mould box with a running system. This is then taken into the foundry ready for casting. The first job in the foundry is to make the pattern. This is done by pouring sand onto both halves of the mould. The moulds are then left to dry before pouring the metal. Once the mould has dried, the resin pattern is removed and this leaves an impression. The two halves of the sand mould can then be placed together and this is then ready for casting. The metal is then carefully poured into the moulds. The temperature is checked to make sure it is around 1300 degrees and then it is left until the next day to cool before removing from the mould. The following day, the casting is removed from the sand. This has given it time to cool down, and removal of the running system, any fettling, is all done at this stage. The plaque has a final check over and it is all tidied up, any little marks removed. Any fixing holes are now drilled to suit the fitting requirements. The casting is then given a couple of coats of primer and the distinctive blue top coat is then applied. And finally all the letters are hand painted in white, which finishes off the blue plaque.